everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today for my video I'm gonna read you this book, The Lost Egg. I mean, if you can see that like from this side I can see like it says The Lost Egg, but when I show you it says like Egg Lost though. Anyway, this book is from the Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. So as you all know that we already have so many books to collect. And yeah, this is actually like a cartoon, but it's also coming in books. So anyway, I'm gonna read you this, The Lost Egg. So here we have our characters, the egg of course, Ben, Holly, and Gaston. So let's start the book. So it says, today's adventure starts at the little forest. Already starting to get interesting. Okay. So Ben Elf and Princess Holly are playing catch, but they've lost their ball. Where did this come from? Asks Ben, finding a spotty blue thing. Have you turned our ball into something else with your magic, Princess Holly? No, Ben, I think it's some sort of egg, cries Holly. Let's see what Nanny thinks. So yep, there is the, like the egg, Ben found it and he asked where did that come from? And he didn't really know what it is. So they're all just looking at it. Now let's go to the next page. Page number, okay. That's a bird's egg, explains Nanny Plum. Good day, shouts the wise old elf. I think you've all find this a black bird's egg. There's a baby chick inside. Oh, gasps Ben and Holly excitingly. So yeah. So when Nanny Plum came and explains that this egg of a bird, then White Old Elf came and explained that it's a blackbird's egg and there's a chick inside. And Ben and Holly were gasped excitingly. Next page. How do you know there's a chick inside? Asks Ben. You can hear tapping, explains the wise old elf. Listen, tap, tap, tap. Oh, smiles Holly. Can we look after it, Nanny? No, Holly, replies Nanny Plum. You must never contact with eggs of wild birds. We must find its mummy instead. So the wise old elf at this page starts to explain that how we can hear if there's really a chick inside. They just put their ear here and start to listen. Look. Tap, tap, tap. And here Holly wanted to take care of the egg, but Nanny Plum says, no, Holly, we can't contact with wild birds of nature. I mean, sometimes it can be kind of dangerous. Anyway. And Nanny Plum says that we should insteadly find its mummy. Page. Nanny Plum decides they should build a nest to keep the egg warm. While they find the mummy bird, just then the King Thistle arrives. Your Majesty, says Nanny, if you could sit on the egg to keep it warm while we build a nest, that would be kind. Very well, replies the king, sitting right on top of the egg. So yep, there's the king sitting on top of the egg. And now at the next page, they're gonna start building the nest. Yep, I'm just gonna I say, states the King Thistle, this is jolly uncomfortable. Well, be as quick as we can, says the wise old elf. The elves picked up sticks and the fairies thistles for the nest, and Nanny Plum says the magic words, and zap! A perfect nest appears. Look, that's the perfect nest. And the king is still sitting on top of the egg. Anyway, King Thistle jumps off the egg and crack! Oh, Daddy, gasps Holly. You've broken the egg. No, he hasn't, smiled Ben Elf. The egg is hatching. Look, suddenly a chick appears out of the broken eggshell. Cheep, cheep. So yep, there's a cute little chick appearing out of the broken eggshell. And a crack. Next page. The chick is following Nanny, cries Holly. Don't follow me, says Nanny. I'm not your mummy. The chick is hungry, says the wise old elf. It wants worms and other insects. Gaston is an insect, begins Ben. Oh dear, now Gaston looks very nervous. Gaston, maybe you should stand back a bit. Guests Holly. Get Princess Olsen. Anyway, so the chick started to follow Nanny Plum. And Nanny Plum was saying that I am not your mummy. But yeah, and then the chick was hungry. So they all started to get some worms. Let's see the next page. Yes. We can try worm charming to feed the chick, says the wise old elf, stumping his feet on the ground. Tongue, tongue. The worms will think it's raining, so they will come up to breathe. Everyone stumps their feet on the ground really hard. Boom, boom, boom. It says tongue, 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 but I think boom is more loud, right? But yeah. But the worms are just too quick to catch. So they all tried to catch the worms, but they were just too quick. Next page. The baby bird is very hungry. Now, cries Holly. The mommy bird normally comes when her baby calls out to her, says the wise old elf, but the baby bird is not chirping loud enough. Nanny Plum decides to try a spell. Zig, zag, zig, make it big. So yes, she just tried to make a spell to make the chick big. And look at the magic sparkles. And cheep, cheep, cheep and cheep. Next page. Next page. Cheep, cheep. Kaboom! Oh dear, Nanny Plum has made the chick bigger so that its chirp will be louder, but she didn't mean to make it enormous. Cheep, cheep. The chirps are so loud. Chirps the baby bird very loudly. How long will the spell last? Asks the King Thistle. It could last a minute or a week, replies Nanny Plum nervously. Cheep, cheep. So yeah, you could see the bird is so big. Look at the people. Okay, next. Let's see. Hooray! The spell has worn off and the mommy bird has arrived. She must have heard the loud chirping. The chick is very happy and flies off with its mommy. Nanny, now I'm hungry, says Holly. Her tummy is rumbling. How about some nice juicy worms? Smiles Ben. Yuck, everybody cries. Hee hee hee. And yep, I think we're almost done. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, so thank you so much for listening to the story. So yep, bye.